0-2. Swung on and miss. Fuchs
coming in right side, Sip. Goes down to the slide and gets it.
Nelson's going to take off on the pitch. Switches it called. Strike 3. Anderson.
Wes Marshall pitches a ground ball through the infield on the left side. One will score. They're going to wave a second runner around. Throw will come to the plate. It is not in time.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, we get you ready for softball action here as we bring you the next semifinal in the Region 2 softball tournament. Apologize, some of our pregame information here, the pregame conversations here as normally the pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance, IrieInsurance.com, IrieINS.com. For all your insurance needs, visit Irie Insurance. As we get to our starting lineups, Thompson and Langdon area, the top seed Tommies and the Langdon area Cardinals. 4-seed Cardinals are 4-4. The Tommies 12-3 on the season. Two teams played at one another back in early May, and now they're getting a chance here in the playoffs. So it'll be Langdon batting first. Jaya Henderson, McKenna Schneider, Jalen Swanson, Meredith Romfo, Jada Moen, Abby Forrest, Meredith Olson, Morgan Freege, and Ariana Herseth joining the Langdon Cardinals lineups. Langdon's coach, Tracy Murphy, assisted by Taylor Agnes. They are going to be wearing the red, white, and black with Cardinals on the jersey tops. The Thompson Tommies out in the field will go Haig at first, Krogstad at second, Schwab at short, and Lopez at third. Stumpf in left field, Hurst in center, Workin in right. Dick is catching for Sydney Schwabe. Olivia Dick catching for Sydney Schwabe here today in the starting lineups. Matt Chandler is the head coach of the Thompson Tommies, assisted by Maggie Fermo. They're in the gray, green, and black unis here today. Kevin Kochman, along with Preston Duville, ready to bring you the action thanks to Irie Insurance for our pregame show here today, and thanks to some technical assistance as well from Mark Forseth. As a first pitch from Sydney Schwabe to Jaya Henderson is a swing miss, strike one. The winner will play Mayport CG tomorrow for the championship. Loser will play against, as a swing and a miss there by Henderson. 0-2 is the count. Loser will play against Grafton in the loser-out game here today. The 0-2 pitch. This is going to go outside from Schwabe, and the count moves to 1-2. The Matt Chandler certainly appreciated visiting here today. A little bit in the pregame, just a chat that we were able to have. Had a conversation with also Coach Murphy as a swing and a miss, strike three. Down on strikes goes Jaya Henderson, and for Langdon, it'll be McKenna Schneider coming to bat. Schneider will bat, as we appreciate you tuning in. YourLiveEvent.com. Schneider will take a first pitch from Schwabe low. It'll be ball number 1-0 is the count. Mayport CG winners over Grafton 4-3 here in the first game this afternoon. 2 balls, no strikes now to Schneider. Next offering is high. 3-0. Schneider ahead in the count. Pitch on the way from Schwabe. And there's a strike. 3-1 is the count. Sun continues to shine. Few clouds coming. And there's a chance we see a wayward shower later. As it'll be a walk. Schneider to first base. Schwabe striking out the first batter, then walking McKenna Schneider to first for Langdon area. Now Jalen Swanson will come to bat. Swanson is the third baseman, wears number 8. Takes a strike. I'm visiting with Coach Murphy a little bit. She said plain and simple, she wants her kids to swing and hit the ball. She wants bat on the ball here today. Right now Swanson behind in the count 0-2 from Sydney Schwabe. And the pitch. This one strike 3 outside. And Swanson goes down on strikes. 2 outs and 1 runner on for Langdon. The Cardinals, Langdon area Edmore Munich, and Meredith Romfo will come to bat. Romfo, shortstop, takes the first pitch strike. Count is 0-1. First year of varsity softball for the Cardinals. And when we saw them, as the next pitch from Schwabe, she takes no time in between and fires a ball 1-1. We saw them play in Thompson after they played 2 games in Mayville back in early May. It's a ground ball. This is hit to short. It'll be scooped up by Schwab across the diamond for the out. and the Cardinals are out 6-3 on the putout across the diamond. No runs, no hits, no errors, one left on the base paths for Langdon area, and there was 16 pitches from Sidney Schwabe. After the top half of the first inning on the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance scoreboard, it is Langdon area nothing. Thompson coming to bat on your live event.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health.
It's the concert event of the summer in the Brainerd Lakes area. Lakes Jam, June 22nd through June 25th at Brainerd International Raceway.
R&J Broadcasting is the presenting sponsor.
Experience Lakes Jam. For rock and rollers, the main stage features Tesla, Warrants, and Hairball. For country enthusiasts, John Party, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett, and Mark Wills. Experience watercross, drifting, and lawnmower racing. For on-site camping, lodging, and tickets, visit lakesjam.com.
Get your food and fuel fast with S&T Quick Stop in Thompson. Fuel yourself with snacks, pizza, drinks, and hot-cooked meals made fresh daily. Make sure to stop and check their daily lunch and dinner specials or call ahead to place your order. 701-599-2161. S&T Quick Stop in Thompson. Fuel your vehicle with high-quality Cenex fuel, and they carry engine oil, washer fluid, and everything else you'll need to keep your vehicle going. Be sure to stop by S&T Quick Stop. They look forward to seeing you on your next visit. S&T Quick Stop, Thompson.
Very good. Thank you so much, Preston Duville, helping run the show here on yourliveevent.com as the Thompson Tommies and Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals matching up in this semifinal matchup for Region 2 softball. The winner gets Mayport CG in the title as Mayport CG winners 4-3 earlier here today. They defeated Grafton. It'll be Sidney Schwabe, Maya Krogstead, Olivia Dick, the 1-2-3 for the Tommies. Then Faith Stump, Summer Haig, Drew Schwab, Kirsten Lopez, Kaya Hurst, and Maya Workin. They'll be facing the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals, and it'll be Talia Johnston. Talia Johnston will be pitching for the Cardinals. Talia Johnston to pitch. The Cardinals will get things underway with a first pitch delivery outside for a ball, and the count is 1-0 to Sidney Schwabe. Schwabe, the pitcher, wears number 1, bats in the 1 spot for the Tommies. Here's the 1-0 delivery. This is going to miss outside, and the count is 2-0. As we bring in Preston Duville, and Preston, I know that this is something that for you you saw Thompson with me here last week as a pitch goes outside, 3-0, and one thing that we'll notice here with Langdon, this is year number 1 of the program, and one thing that takes a little bit of time to produce is just real solid pitching, and they have shown lots of strides, and there's a strike by Johnston there, 3-1. It shows the importance, though, of being able to just get the ball over the zone, which is not an easy task.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
There's a pitch that's over the plate and hit into center field, and it's going to be caught by the outfielder Moen for the out. Fly out to center for out number 1. And one of the comments I had when I visited in that first game when they played Thompson and talking with Coach Murphy was just that one piece was missing for them early on, and that's just pitching. They were able to field and do a lot of good things, and now she says, too, batting. 2 things, and that's, so there's a lot of simplicities in the game, but they will continue to improve, which they have seen lots of improvement. They scored 20 runs in their win over Carrington, who previously they had lost to in the early season. So they've shown a lot of growth here, and this is just part of the game. So Maya Krogstead, who's a Shields All-Star, she steps up and swings and fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Pitch coming from Johnston. This one over the plate, but low for a ball, and it's 1-1.
And then, back up to the topic of pitching in softball. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's so much harder to do than, let's say, baseball because it's just such a different motion from everything else. Mm-hmm.
Smash it to left field by Krogstead. That'll go for a base hit. Put the Tommies on first here in the bottom of the first inning.
Like for baseball, it's just that you're throwing overhand. For here, it's a completely different motion.
It is. I've been told it's a natural motion to want to underhand throw, which maybe allows you some more use of that arm rather than in baseball, right? Get stretched out. Olivia Dick batting here.
But yeah, the one thing that's not natural is kind of like the whole momentum and then hip movement.
Yep, because a lot of the power comes from your lower body, right?
Pretty much all the power comes from your lower body.
How about that? And you took a class on coaching softball.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know that about you, but we know that. That's part
And
of
then
your...
my specific subject I had to cover was pitching.
See, there you go. That's why we're talking to you. Ground ball hit to short. It's going to be Romfo throwing over to first and overthrows the first baseman. It'll be an error on the throw. Trying to score is Krogstad. She does, sliding into home, and the base runner, Olivia Dick, all the way around to third base. So, on the error at short, just a throwing error, it'll be all the way to third for Dick, and Krogstad scores. Thompson leads it by a score of 1-0 here in the bottom half of the first inning. There is one out, and Faith Stump will come to bat. One out, and Stump comes to bat against Italia Johnston. Pitch is going to be popped up to third, where the out is made by Swanson. Stump with a quick pop to third base for the out. There are two gone. Summer Haig will come to bat. Pitch on the way. Right back up the middle. That's going to go for a base hit by Summer Haig off the pitch of Johnston, and a run will come home. So Haig will reach first base with an RBI. And that does score Olivia Dick from third base. And there are two runs across the plate for Thompson. They lead it 2-0. Drew Schwab will come to bat here for the Tommies with a runner on first and two outs. Bottom of one and a foul ball down the third base line. Count is 0-1. 2-0 Tommies. Looks like that is backwards on our scoreboard, so we'll want to change that there. Count is 0-1. Sent into shallow right field. Down the line. That goes for a fair ball. Schwab around first. She'll stand in with a double. A runner holds at third. So Summer Haig to third, and Drew Schwab on a double is safe at second base. Kirsten Lopez will come to bat. Lopez, right-handed batter. Pitch. That one is a ball, and it's 1-0. Ball, no strikes, the count. Digging in, rock and fire, low. 2 balls, no strikes. And the offering. This one gets away from the catcher, coming on home with a pass ball. Tommies lead it 3-0. That'll be Summer Haig scoring. Moves Schwab to third, and count is 3 balls, no strikes to Lopez. Wild one that time. Gets by the catcher, and Haig scores. 3-0. Thompson leading here in the bottom half of the first inning. Pitch is high, and that'll be a walk. Kirsten Lopez will go to first base. So runners on the corners now. Kaya Hurst will come to bat. Hurst is the 8th batter in the lineup, 8th coming to the plate here in the bottom half of the first for the Tommies as the pitch misses inside for a ball, 1-0. Taking off, Lopez will steal second. Schwab is at third. 3-0 Thompson, leading Langdon area. Ground ball hit sharply to short off the glove of third, throw across the bag, and it is in time for the out. So Hurst is down on a ground out that goes 6-3, and the first inning comes to a close. 3 runs were plated. 3 hits, 1 error in the field, 2 in scoring position left on the base paths. After 1 complete on the Chris Mohn Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, it is 3-0. Thompson leading Langdon on your live event.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The City of Hillsborough welcomes you to town, conveniently located halfway between Fargo and Grand Forks. You can shop for your personal items or your farm and business supplies at our local stores. If you're looking for a new home or a working job, check out the opportunities in Hillsborough and see what the community can offer you and your family. The City of Hillsborough congratulates the area graduates on your achievements, and they wish you all the best in your future. They hope that you'll carry pleasant memories of school days and graduation time for the rest of your life. Congratulations and best of luck, graduates from the City of Hillsborough.
Top of the second inning as Langdon area Edmore Munich will come to bat for the second time here today, as the Thompson Tommies have a 3-0 lead over the Cardinals. It'll be Jada Moen, Abby Forrest, and Michaela Olson, the 5, 6, and 7 batters coming up. Moen, first pitch is a ball, 1-0. Ball and no strikes. Schwabe. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 Moen. Finding the zone there. It's 2-1. Moen at the plate. First time today, the center fielder for the Cardinals. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3. So Moen goes down on strikes, and Abby Forrest will come to bat for the Cardinals. And well, Sydney Schwabe, 3 strikeouts to her name here today from the circle for the Tommies. Ground ball back up the middle by Forrest to throw to first for the out. So 1 pitch, and Abby Forrest is down on a ground out going 1-3. And, well, Preston, you were a pitcher in baseball. Ball comes back at you. How quick do you got to be quick twitch there to get one like that?
Very, very quick. I know I've been hit at least once.
Schwabe takes one, throws a pitcher to Michaela Olson, a swing and a miss there. Michaela Olson, a designated player hitting for the pitcher here today for Langdon.
The funny thing I always seem to notice with those is that the pitcher always seems to try to kick out their foot to stop it.
Oh, sure.
And I know I definitely did that before, but I don't understand why they do it.
Well, because it almost doesn't it almost if it would ricochet, wouldn't that potentially lead to more of an issue? I mean, it'd be a fair ball, so.
I mean, and it also could lead to a broken ankle.
That's also true. Don't forget, forget about injury here, right? Foul ball here. Michaela Olson has the count against her, 1-2.
It's kind of just like one of those things. It's like a reflex almost, but it's like not a good reflex because you're just putting yourself in danger that way.
Right. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's how the Cardinals go down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Bottom of 2 coming up here in Mayville on the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance scoreboard. It is the Tommies 3, Cardinals nothing. Bottom of 2 next on your live event.
New boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsborough location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health.
As we watch Langdon area Edmore Munich warm up as we go to the bottom half of the second inning here in Mayville on a beautiful sunshine-filled day for Region 2 softball. Region 1 softball coverage also happening on your live event. Region 1 baseball happening on your live event tonight. Region 2 baseball will start tomorrow on your live event. More Region 2 softball tomorrow as well. It'll be it'll be the Thompson Tommies coming to bat, bottom of the order. Maya Workin, then the top of the order, Sydney Schwabe and Maya Krogstad. It'll be Talia Johnston pitching here for the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals. First pitch of the at-bat. This comes inside for a ball, and it's 1-0. Johnston allowed the 3 runs. She had 18 pitches in the first inning. Walked 1. Popped up. This is going to hit the dugout. Count is 1-1 now to Maya Workin, bottom of the order. Workin, the right fielder for the Tommies. Tommies in with a 12-3 record. Opening up with a 3-inning victory on Saturday in the opening round. Is a ground ball hit to second base. Throw from Henderson to Frege for the out. So it goes 4-3, ground out, put out. 3 pitches from Johnston, and there's one Tommy down here in the bottom of the second. Sydney Schwabe to bat. She flew out to center. Her first plate appearance. Kevin Kochman and Preston Duville joining you here today from Mayville. We'll be back tomorrow for more softball action as well. Plus one more to go as this ball has fouled into the, looks like the Grafton section. Is a Grafton team basking in the sun. But you got to have a head on a swivel over there, Preston, you know?
Oh, yeah, you can never just fall asleep near a baseball or near a baseball or softball game.
You just can't. You got to focus. 0-1 to Schwabe. Popped up, staying in the infield. It's caught by Ramfo at the shortstop spot. So a line drive out to short, and there are 2 gone for the Tommies here in the bottom of the second, and comes Maya Krogstad to bat. I mentioned Maya Krogstad as Shields All-Star. She will be part of the series the first week of June, which we'll have coverage of, I believe, 7th and 8th on your live event. Games in Bismarck and games in Castleton. As Krogstad misses, takes a ball 1-0. We had Maya join us on your live event following their victory over Hillsborough Central Valley last week. Fun to chat with her. She sends this one in the air. It's going to be caught by by first baseman Frege for the out. Krogstad goes down. Quick 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for the Tommies after 2 complete on the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance scoreboard, serving Thompson and the surrounding area. 701-757-1613. Tommies 3, Cardinals nothing. Your live event.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland. First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online, firststatebanks.com.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. The Goose River Bank wants to bring banking to you. The days of coming into the bank to do business are changing. With digital banking, you can choose how and when you want to do business with us. We will still be here when you need us, but sometimes it's more useful to bank from the seat of your tractor, the kitchen counter, or even while you're on the go. Let the Goose River Bank become your community bank. We believe that a strong bank builds strong communities, and we would be proud to be your bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the third. Langdon's Morgan Frege sent one in a line drive to Maya Krogstad at second. She took a half step forward. The ball was in her glove, out number 1. And now we have Ariana Herseth joining us at the plate for the Cardinals. Takes a first pitch ball from Schwabe. Count is 1-0. Herseth waits this one. Ground ball foul. And evens the count. Now a ball and a strike. Top of 3, Thompson leads 3-0 over Langdon area Edmore Munich. And Ariana Herseth at the plate. Count is 1-1. Pitch from Schwabe. She rocks, she fires. This, a strike outside. 1-2. Appreciate the folks here in Mayville, Mayport CG School, the press box fresh. And it still smells fresh in here as Preston Duville joins us. Foul ball. Still smells fresh in here. You know, the wood, everything just smells like it was cut just yesterday.
Yeah, it just gives you that nice pine smell.
Oh, it's fantastic. Yes, absolutely. It's got something, that's for sure. A lot of good work done here to get it broadcastable and certainly providing us great shelter. Here's a swing and a miss. Herseth goes down. And like that, top of the order, Jaya Henderson, who led off with a strikeout in the first. She's 0 for 1. She'll pop in with nobody on and 2 outs now in the top of the third, trailing 3-0. Pitch coming. High. Ball, no strikes. Here's the offering. Swung on and missed. Equals the count now. A ball and a strike. Seeing out in center field there. Home of Patriot softball. Mayport CG. That's a strike there. 1-2. Victorious here 4-3 over Grafton in what was an entertaining ball game. Now, this game pitch high 2-2. You could just tell with Thompson they bring a different type of energy. They're a little spunky out there, and Langdom trying to match that. Strike 3, Henderson goes down on strikes. 11 Schwabe pitches, 2 strikeouts, and the top of the third has come to a close. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. And on the Chris Mohn Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, it reads 3-0 in favor of Thompson, your live event.
Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance. We are proud to announce our Benefits Connect platform. You will have more options with Irie Insurance Benefits Connect. You have choices. Do you know who your group agent is? Do you meet annually to review benefits? Would you like to save money? Would you like more benefits? You have choices. We take a different approach to providing benefits through education, communication, and a personal touch. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com.
It's the concert event of the summer in the Brainerd Lakes area. Lakes Jam, June 22nd through June 25th at Brainerd International Raceway.
R&J Broadcasting is the presenting sponsor.
Experience Lakes Jam. For rock and rollers, the main stage features Tesla, Warrants, and Hairball. For country enthusiasts, John Party, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett, and Mark Wills. Experience watercross, drifting, and lawnmower racing. For on-site camping, lodging, and tickets, visit lakesjam.com.
And we welcome you back here today to Mayville, North Dakota, as we bring you to you on yourliveevent.com, the North Dakota Region 2 softball tournament. Thompson leading 3-0 over Langdom area, Edmore, Munich. Kevin Kochman, Preston DeVille with you, and we've seen a couple of quick half innings, and it'll be Olivia Dick, Faith Stump, Summer Hegg coming to bat for the Tommies here in the bottom half of the third inning. The Tommies, 3 runs in the first. They were 3 up, 3 down in the second, and Talia Johnston will come out to pitch again for the Cardinals. Dick, Stump, Hegg, the batting order here for the Tommies, and Talia Johnston. 3 runs allowed in the first, but Denver 7 pitches last inning. The defense was strong. There was a ground out, a line drive out, and a pop out. So Dick steps up. She reached on an error, scored in the first inning. It was an overthrow to first base that sent her all the way to third base. Johnston going to pitch this one, and it'll miss outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
It was a much needed quick inning this last inning.
Sure.
I mean, it was they had got off to a rough start, allowed 3 runs in the first.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what they needed, was just come back, get the side out in order.
Yep.
Kind of just carry some momentum in the next inning.
Bing, bing, bing. They're trying to do that. 2-0. This pitch will miss. And it's 3-0. Kudos to those putting on the tournament here. And Mayville's been busy as far as the community hosting events. As this pitch a ball, and it'll be Dick walking to first base on a 4-pitch walk. Hosted a number of softball games at Mayville State at Droneberg Field. Hosted the Region 2 softball opening round, of course, and now here the rest of the tournament. Had the Northeast Region track and field. Is this pitch going to miss? Taken off. Oh, it's going to be a strike, to Faith Stump, but taken off. Olivia Dick will steal second safely. So you had a lot of people coming in for softball because they used the football field, they used the turf. They were able to do that as the count to Stump 0-1. She swings and sends this into the gap in left center field, takes a hop, and they'll send Olivia Dick running around. She'll score on a single RBI from Faith Stump, making it 4-0 now for the Thompson Tommies, hosting the Northeast Region Track and Field Meet, which we were here for that. It was a huge crowd, great day. And then we'll have Region 2 baseball starting up tomorrow at Mayville State, Scott-Berry Field. Hegg takes the pitch, first pitch of the at-bat low, taking off, stealing, Faith Stump. And now you have add that with more Region 2 softball tomorrow. It's a busy little time for Mayville. And of course, Mayville's been dealing with water issues like many of us have here this spring as well. So hopefully some people doing some good business in these communities as well. Popped up, sent to the center field area. That'll go for a base hit off the bat of Hegg. Picked up by Moen out there. They'll make a throw home. It was cut off. Hegg will advance to second and then stretch over to third base with the ball sneaking around. Stump scores. Hegg going to get a single. Stump scores and makes it 5-0. Drew Schwab at the plate. Takes the first pitch, strike from Johnston. Count is 0-1. No balls and a strike here. Up the middle. Schwab sends it off the glove and into the outfield. It'll be an RBI single for Drew Schwab. Egg scores from second. And now, quickly 6-0 Thompson. Christian Lopez comes to bat. So we're seeing, too, Preston, that once things can get rolling and the bats get hot, it gets a little contagious. That ball's going to hit the batter. So Schwab will move to second. Lopez will go to first.
Yeah, softball, just a big game of momentum, pretty much.
Absolutely. You can really catch on, and the bats are hot right now for the Tommies and taking advantage of getting hit there, too. First 3 base runners have scored, and now Kaya Hurst, the 8th batter in the order. Ball gets by the catcher. Both runners advance. Pass ball. Lopez to second. Schwab to third. Hurst counts 1-0 against her from Talia Johnston. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch. Sent into left field. That's going to go for a base hit, and it gets by a tough angle by Schneider out there. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and an RBI double. 2 RBIs.
Yeah, Thompson's just doing a really good job of taking advantage of all the breaks they're given, some timely hitting, some pretty clutch hitting, and also just taking advantage of some sloppier play on defense by the Langdom
Cardinals. We're seeing that happen right now. Maya Workin will bat. Pitch comes inside. And it hits the batter. Workin will go to first base. Hurst stays at second. And there is some of that showing some of those, you gotta be just everywhere you need to be and seeing some tough angles, things of that nature. So yeah, there's some growing pains with the first year program, and that's no doubt we're seeing some of that here. Pitch comes in low. Runners will advance. Hurst to third and Workin to second. As Schwabe batting takes a first pitch ball, it's 1-0. Next offering, 1-0 pitch. Popped up, sent into right field. Catch is made by Forrest. Runners will tag and score. So an RBI as Hurst scores, Workin to third on the sac fly, and there's finally 1 out, but another run scores. This is a 6-run third so far for the Tommies, leading at 9-0. And Maya Krogstad will bat once again. She is 1 for 2 today. Has scored a run. First pitch for a ball. 1-0 from Talia Johnston. 1-0 pitch. Pitch is high, 2-0 to Maya Krogstad at the plate for the Thompson Tommies, leading 9-0 here in the bottom of the third. There is 1 out, runner on third base. Up the middle, Krogstad's going to get an RBI single to center field. RBI for Maya Krogstad puts a runner on at first, scoring Workin, and we've gone through the order. Olivia Dick, who led things off with a walk, she's up again here in the bottom of the third, leading 10-0. Pitch coming. First pitch is a ball. 1-0. Going through the order here in the bottom of the third for the Tommies, there's 1 out. Runner on first. Pitch is low, 2-0. Taking off, Krogstad will be thrown out at second. Krogstad is picked off at second base. A great throw by Harriseth, and Henderson there to apply the tag, and, well, just Krogstad probably should have slid in, I guess.
Definitely.
Yeah. Just one of those things. Don't know if she was anticipating the throw coming in. Now 3-0.
Nice quick tag over there also.
It was. It got credit to the defense, no doubt about it. 3-0 to Olivia Dick. Pitch. She'll swing. Big swing on this one. Ball falls. Third base. Throw to first. What a nice cover there by third. Swanson came in. Ball was over the head of the pitcher, and nice play by Swanson. It's going to go 5-3 on the putout, and that's going through the order, just 1 batter in. So with that, the Tommies plated 7 runs, and they did so with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, 2 errors, and nobody left on the base paths. So after 3 innings complete on the Chris Moen, Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. 10-0, Thompson leading Langdom area Edmore, Munich. Your live event.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
Well, Thompson adds 7 runs in the bottom of the third and lead at 10-0 here on your live event in this semifinal of Region 2 softball. Langdon coming to bat. It'll be in the top of the 4th inning, McKenna Schneider, Jalen Swanson, and Meredith Romfo, the 2-3-4 batters, facing Sydney Schwabe at the plate. And the winner will play Mayport CG tomorrow in the championship. The loser will play the Grafton Spoilers about a half hour after this one concludes. Grafton and Mayport CG played a 4-3 ball game earlier today. Schwabe gets Schneider swinging a miss, 0-1 in the at-bat. Next offering. That moves for a ball, 1-1. So tomorrow would be championship day. There is an if-necessary situation as a swing and a miss there, 1-2, for Wednesday at noon if things were to work out in that direction. There's a swing and a miss, and McKenna Schneider's down on strikes. That's number 7 on the K board for Sydney Schwabe. So Jalen Swanson bats. She struck out in the first. She's a right-handed bat. Will face Schwabe, who right-handed throws that one for a strike, 0-1. You saw this, Preston, last week when we got to watch the Tommies and the Burrows. A swing and a miss there. Schwabe works quick.
Very quick.
She just works quick.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, she has no interest in wasting time out there. It's a foul ball, and it's 0-2. And that's good. I mean, there's the pace of play, and everybody's got their way. You can sometimes take, pitch. In baseball, you're starting to see it, too, in the minor leagues, right, where you've got a pitch clock and things of that nature that's impacting the game. It's a swing and a miss. Schwabe gets another one. 8 Ks, and Swanson goes down as Meredith Romfo comes up. Not that we wanted to talk about baseball, but pitch count in baseball, for me, I wouldn't mind seeing the gameplay go from 3 to 2.5 hours in length.
Yeah, I think most people would agree with that. I mean,
even baseball purists maybe, but no.
Yeah, it's just.
And you were a pitcher, so you maybe have a different take on that. But count as 0-2 to Meredith Romfo.
No, I was always let's get going.
And I always appreciated that. And strike 3, and striking out the side on just 12 pitches from Sydney Schwabe. Striking out the side for the win, for the inning there, and after 3.5, no runs, no hits, no errors. Chris Moen, Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. We're going to the bottom of the 4th, where it is 10-0, Thompson leading in your live event.
At the Thompson Public School, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit the website tps-k12.org for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and information on the construction project and new addition at the Thompson Public School. Follow them on social media and find Tommy Pride with student updates and events with the Thompson Public Schools. Stay in touch with your children's education or find out why the Thompson Public Schools is right for you. tps-k12.org.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Mayport CG High School, yourliveevent.com. Faith Stump, Summer Haig, Drew Schwab. The 4, 5, and 6 here in the bottom of the 4th. Tommy's leading 10-0 over Langdom area Edmore, Munich. It'll be Johnston still pitching here for the Cardinals. We'll go through the infield, outfield once more for you. As the first pitch of the at-bat going to go outside. It's a strike to Faith Stump. The count is 0-1 for Johnston. She's pitched pretty well here today. She's only walked one batter. Tommy's bats got around here in the last innings. A swing and a miss, and she's ahead 0-2. Freegie's over at first. Henderson covers second. Romfo at short. Swanson at third. Schneider's in left, Moen in center, Forrest in right field, and Heredith is behind home plate, catching for Johnston. That one misses. The 0-2 goes for a ball. Ariana Herseth behind home plate. Ground ball up the middle. Throw to first. Johnston's going to get the out on a 1-3 putout. Great quick glove by the pitchers. Cardinals have one Tommy down. Summer Haig coming to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Going to miss. And it actually will bounce and hit the batter. So Haig will go to first base. Now, only one walk issued, but 3 hit batsmen. Yeah. Got to throw that out there. Not picking on Johnston. Just there's the truth to that. She's put 3 on just by the pitches there.
You could just tell by the lack that it's just a little bit of lack of experience out there.
Sure. No, she's working on it, and
Yep.
and there is. I mean, this is just again as we've watched as the first pitch of ball 1-0. We've seen the Class B game really grow, and certainly young teams takes a little bit of time. Is a swing and a miss.
Yeah, it's just you're just not going to get success overnight, especially in a sport like softball.
Yep, got to
where
practice,
It's all
got to
down
play.
to form. You got to spend a lot of time practicing, getting your form down.
And I'll say this, popped up. This ball off the bat, and a tracking foul, and it was not caught in front of the dugout. Counts 1-2. Cardinals have had a lot of success from the volleyball season in the Region 4 to then also with basketball getting to the State B. Very good program, very good athletics set up here for the Cardinals. So here they're going to have to go through some growing pains, but they'll find their way through. As pitch going to go for a ball, blocked by the catcher, taking off is Haig. Schwab has the count go 2-2 against her. The next pitch is a ground ball up the middle. That's going to sneak into the outfield and go for a base hit. Coming around is Haig. She will score. Schwab will have an RBI single. And that makes it 11-0 in favor of the Thompson Tommies. It does seem a bit destined that the Tommies would meet the Patriots for the Region 2 title. But from that standpoint, saw how tough Grafton played against the Patriots, and you just never know. It's a swing and a miss for Lopez. Taken off as Schwab to second base. Lopez behind on the count 0-1. Johnston from the circle. She'll rock and fire. Pitch inside will hit Lopez. She'll go to first. And so now Kaya Hurst will come to bat. She had a 2 RBI double in the third inning. Part of the big 7-run third for the Tommies. Hurst coming to bat, 1 for 2 on the day. Bottom half of the fourth inning, leading 11-0. Runners at first and second for the Tommies and 1 out. First pitch, that misses for a ball, 1-0. So again, Grafton will await the the loser of this game. That'll come up about a half hour after our conclusion. A ball, 2-0 to Kaya Hurst. Mayport CG and Thompson will play tomorrow at 1. First game of the afternoon.
It's always very interesting to see how each team...
This ball is sent out into left field and going to be just out of the outside glove. Just falls in front of Schneider for a hit. Go ahead, Preston.
Yeah, it'll be just super interesting to see how each team will respond to a loss.
Mm-hmm.
It's always super interesting to see how they do. Some teams will react to it negatively, and it'll show in their play. Some people will take it as use it as a, I'm trying to find
motivation,
the word.
right?
Motivation.
Yeah.
Motivation. Thank you.
You got it. Sometimes, words are tough, I do it all the time. First pitch is a strike to Wark, and bases loaded. Hurst at first, Lopez at second, Schwab at third for the Tommies, leading 11-0. Here's the offering from Johnston. Bases loaded, 1 out. As next pitch low to Warkin. So when we go to the games tomorrow, game schedule, we could touch base on that here as well. Just break that down a little bit for you as a strike here. So tomorrow it'll be Mayport CG in either Thompson or Langdon area, Edmore Munich at 1. Then the winner of our next game will play the loser of that game. As a pitch comes inside, gets away from the catcher, runner scores. So on the wild pitch, Hurst to second, Lopez to third, and Schwab scores. believe the count is 1-2. 2-2, excuse me. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There it is. Sent into the outfield. That is a base hit. That'll score 1 run, and they'll hold up the runners. So a Workin, an RBI single, scoring Lopez and holding Hurst at third base. So now it is 14-0. 13, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 13. There it is. 13-0. Looking at scoreboard, read it wrong. 1 ball, no strikes, the count for the Thompson Tommies. Next pitch, ground ball, hit to short. They'll get the out at second. Can't get the double dip. So a run scores. Fielder's choice. Hurst scores. Workin is out at second. Maya Krogstad will bat here, and she'll pop this one into shallow left field. It's perfect. Rolls past the foul line, a fair ball. She'll hold up at first base with a single. Maya Krogstad reaches with a single, moving Schwabe to second. As right now, 14-0 is the score. Dick to bat. Olivia Dick steps up, first pitch, takes it outside from Johnston. 1-0. Ball and no strikes. Olivia Dick batted twice in the third. She'll pop this one up. This is going to go back and out of play. Evens the count on a ball and a strike. 14-0. Thompson leading. Langdom area Edmore Munich. Dick sends this one into right field, and it's going to go off the glove of right fielder Forrest. 1 run's going to score. Schwabe comes in from second. Dick to first base. Krogstad over to third. RBI single as we go through the order. Faith Stumpf, who led things off, she'll come to bat unless we have a change here. Coach Chandler making a change. Looks like Layla Gemmel's coming in.
Looks like a base runner also.
And a base runner. So then that's going to be Claire Calling coming in to run over at first base. Couple of subs. Courtesy runner there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs have scored. It's 15 to nothing right now. Yeah, you got that right. Good. Okay. So Gemmel is batting.
Nice time for Thompson just to kind of get a look at now the younger guys who aren't really.
Yep.
Probably don't see the field quite as much on varsity.
No. In the couple of Thompson games that I've called this season, the first pitch is a ball from Johnston. Next pitch hits the batter. And that loads the bases. I had not seen a substitution yet to the season, so now seeing 2 of them. Pretty good. Krogstad at third. Olivia Dick's courtesy runner is Calling. She is at second. And Gemmel over at first. And now time is called for the Langdom area Edmore Munich Cardinals. There are 2 outs. This is the bottom of the 4th inning, and it is 15-0 in favor of Thompson, leading Langdom area Edmore Munich. Cardinals in the, it appears it would be, the next matchup would feature Langdom area Edmore Munich and Grafton. Mayport CG would be awaiting the winner, which in this case it appears is going to be Thompson unless Langdom area Edmore Munich has a massive top of the 5th inning. You can't rule out anything. Summerhaig coming to bat. Tommy's with the bases loaded. Bat on the ball. Sends it into left field. That's going to score 1. That's Krogstad. Now 6 runs have plated. Haig with an RBI single. So that moves Gemmel to second, and we see Calling to third, and Haig at first, and Drew Schwab will bat. First pitch of the at-bat here. It's going to be sent into right field. Tommy's bats are red hot. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score, and they'll hold the runner at third base. Schwab with an RBI single, 2 RBI. That scores Dick's courtesy runner calling, and then Gemmel scores. Haig has now been moved to third base. And now this will be the last substitution for Thompson, it appears. That should be Brooklyn Brecky. There is, you look at the lineup card, there's 12 total players on the roster for the Tommies. And lone senior being Maya Krogstad. So Brecky will get a chance to bat here for Christian Lopez. Brecky takes a ball, no strikes.
And Thompson only having 1 senior is actually kind of impressive, especially since they're the number 1 seed. So,
Right.
I mean, you're relying pretty heavy on underclassmen.
Big time. And they've got a program that continues to grow. 2 balls, no strikes. Runners are staying. 8 runs have scored here in Tommy's bottom of the 4th, leading at 18-0. 3 balls, no strikes to Brooklyn Brecky. Second base is open for the Tommies. And the pitch, outside, and a walk. So Johnston has struggled here. And Brecky will be on at first. Put Schwab at second. Haig stays at third. Now batting, Kaya Hurst. 2 for 3 on the day with a couple of RBI. 2 outs, by the way, bottom of 4, 18-0. Pitch inside will hit the batter. 9 runs have scored now. That scores Haig. Schwab to third, Brecky to second, and Hurst hit by a pitch, RBI. This is one of those days where there's just not enough space in one of those games, there's not enough room in your scorecard. We will have a pitching change for Langdon, so we will take a quick timeout on the scoreboard, which is brought to you here today by our friend, of course, Chris Moen, Nodak Insurance Company. It is 18, make it 19-0. Thompson leading Langdon area on your live event.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most.
In Grand Forks and Lakota, see Chris Moen, your agent with answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Brianna Wagner has been brought in to pitch for Langdon area, Edmore, Munich. 19-0, Thompson leading Langdon. First pitch of the at-bat to Maya Workin, bottom of the order. First pitch went for a ball. Second pitch, a ball. Wagner coming in relief of Talia Johnston. Workin sends it into center field. That's going to go for a base hit. It's an even 20-0 Tommies. Schwab scores. Hurst now at second base. Brecky to third. Sidney Schwabe batting, top of the order. First pitch a ball, 1-0 to Sidney Schwabe. Here's the offering. There's a strike. 1-1. Wagner to Schwabe. 20-0. Tommy's leading the Cardinals. Sent this one into center field over Moen's head. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs going to score. 3 runs going to score. Schwabe is going to be held up. It's a 3 RBI triple. 23-0 in favor of the Tommies. Those runs. 3, Wagner. allowing the 1 now. Batting is Krogstad. Count is now a ball and a strike. Here comes the offering. Pitch misses. Runner's going to stay. 2-1. There we go. It's tricky. Hard keeping track of all these runs that have come across, but we got it. Walk issued by Wagner. So Krogstad will go to first base. And now Olivia Dick will come to bat if she reaches safely. And we'll have gone through the order again. And Dick will not bat. This will be Claire Calling coming into bat here. She scored a run here in the inning. And now she'll bat. So we will see how this fourth inning comes to a close. In regular season, there was another rule that came into effect after 3. That not translating into the tournaments as pitch. Going to miss for a ball, 1-0. Just need to get one more out here for the defense. Calling, check swing, takes a strike. Ball and a strike here to Claire Calling. Thompson put themselves in a situation as a ground ball hit to second. Throw to first for the out, and the inning is over. 12 Wagner pitches there after a tough one here for the defense. 13 runs were plated here in the inning. And let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits, no errors, 2 left on base, or just 1 left, 2 left on base. On the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, it's 23.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
On the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, 23-0 in favor of Thompson. They lead Langdom area Edmore Munich. Kevin Kochman, Preston DeVille with you. It'll be the Tommies coming out. Sydney Schwabe going to try to finish this one off in the top of the 5th inning. Jada Moen, Abby Forrest, and Michaela Olson, the 5, 6, and 7, due up for Langdon. And the Cardinals need a miracle. Here they need to cut this one under 10 runs. They got to score 14 runs here in the top of the 5th inning. It'll be Moen, Forrest, and Olson. Otherwise, Langdon would stay in the field and play another one against Grafton. Thompson putting themselves in a game they can hold on against Mayport CG tomorrow. Ground ball to third is going to get by and go for a base hit for Jada Moen. Moen safely at first for Langdon area Edmore Munich, and that's hit number 1 of the game. So the no-hitter was gone. I was thinking about mentioning it, but as a broadcaster, you really shouldn't mention.
Hey, don't want to jinx anything.
No, you hope people are keeping track at home. Didn't mention it, and there it was, the game's first hit. Now a throw down to second. Do they tag? They are not able to apply the tag. Throw just behind it. Moen takes a steal at second. 1-0 to Abby Forrest from Sydney Schwabe, and she'll slap this one to short. Well handled at short, throw to first for the out. So Forrest goes on 6-3. Go ahead.
Langdon's bat's starting to come alive a little bit.
And this is something Coach talked about in pregame. He just wanted to get the bat, hit the ball, go up and hit. And then let something happen, right?
Yeah.
You get the ball in play, something can happen.
And even though you're down by a decent amount, it's still good to go up there, get your cuts in. Don't want to be taking breaks. Don't want to take pitches off.
This is a team that's only played now. This is the 9th game of the season.
Yeah, I mean, 9th game ever.
That's that. You got to think all about that. So this is in no maids. This is going to come a long way. Now they might just score a run. Wild pitch, they do score a run.
So yeah, it may not seem like it, but these at bat's still very important for Langdon.
Experience.
Just to get some experience, get the bats going a little bit, just get maybe a little bit more development in.
23-1 now is the score. Langdon is on the board. Langdon area Edmore Munich. 2 balls, 2 strikes. They count to Schwabe, or from Schwabe, excuse me, to Olsen. Full count 3-2. First time I think that it has gone a full count here today, according to my notes anyway. Ground ball is short. Throw across the diamond for the out, and the Cardinals are down to their final out. So Morgan Frege will come to bat. Frege will bat and takes the first pitch low for a ball, 1-0. Stay tuned again. We'll have a post-game recap of this one. And Coach Chandler might sneak up here from Thompson as well as this pitch wild, 2-0. And then we will get ready for the next game. Langdon area and Grafton. A strike. 2-1. Next pitch, ground ball. This will be a hopper to third, knocked down. A throw across the diamond is going to be wild. And she'll reach. Hurst. It's going to be Hurst is going to be tagged with the air. So, Harriseth at the plate. Count 0-1 from Schwabe. Next pitch. That'll be inside. Evens the count 1-1 from Schwabe. 2 outs, top of 5, 23-1. Thompson leading Langdon area Edmore Munich. Here's a fly out to center field. In and out of the glove of Hurst. 1 run's going to score. Reaching on an air to center. And Frege scores. So 3 errors by Thompson here in the top of the 5th. And, you got to stay focused. I'm finding that myself. You got to stay focused, and if you're not focused in this one, of course, it's not going to – things are going to kind of slip by a little bit there. That's what we're seeing.
Yeah, like I said, you got to give some credit to Langdon here. I mean, they're not groping around. They're not
they're trying
with their heads down. They're going down with a fight.
Yep, they're trying to get something going. No question about that. Now 1-2 is the count as top of the order, Henderson at the plate. Pitch high from Schwabe, 2-2. Sidney just trying to wrap up the ball game here. Popped up. So stay in the glove. Oh, in and out of the glove of Olivia Dick in foul territory, so it's a foul ball. In and out of the glove, almost snow-coned it from behind home plate. Trying to catch with the catcher, trying to catch a pop-up with the mask on is not an easy task. 2-2. Foul ball. Staying alive on the count. Schwabe's highest pitch count of the game, right here, 20. To my numbers, I could be off.
Just shows how good she's been this game.
Very solid. She had a very, very great outing to this top of the 5th, that's for sure. Strike 3, and that's it. 21 pitches and a strikeout as Henderson goes down on strikes. No, make it 2 runs scored. There was 1 hit, 3 errors, and 1 left on the base paths. Final on the Chris Bowen Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, 23-2 is the final. Thompson over Langdon area Edmore Munich, your live event.
Friday night racing returns this summer to Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo, featuring 5-wide, high-flying, family-friendly action. Weekly racing featuring IMCA modified, stock cars, sport mods, sprint cars, hobby stocks, and index legends. Racing begins at 7 o'clock. Adult tickets are $13. Kids tickets just $5. See the full schedule online at RedRiverValleySpeedway.com. All summer long, enjoy Friday night action at Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health.
It's the concert event of the summer in the Brainerd Lakes area. Lakes Jam, June 22nd through June 25th at Brainerd International Raceway.
R&J Broadcasting is the presenting sponsor.
Experience Lakes Jam. For rock and rollers, the main stage features Tesla, Warrants, and Hairball. For country enthusiasts, John Party, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett, and Mark Wills. Experience watercross, drifting, and lawnmower racing. For on-site camping, lodging, and tickets, visit lakesjam.com.
Get your food and fuel fast with S&T Quick Stop in Thompson. Fuel yourself with snacks, pizza, drinks, and hot-cooked meals made fresh daily. Make sure to stop and check their daily lunch and dinner specials or call ahead to place your order. 701-599-2161. S&T Quick Stop in Thompson. Fuel your vehicle with high-quality Cenex fuel, and they carry engine oil, washer fluid, and everything else you'll need to keep your vehicle going. Be sure to stop by S&T Quick Stop. They look forward to seeing you on your next visit. S&T Quick Stop, Thompson.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
It's time for the post-game report on your live event. Following Thompson's win in the semis over Langdom area, Edmore, Munich, 23-2 in the Region 2 softball tournament. So that puts Thompson in a game against Mayport CG for the championship tomorrow. Meanwhile, Langdom area, Edmore, Munich will take on Grafton in a loser-out game coming up here in just a bit on your live event. Kevin Kochman and Preston Duville with you. And, well, it was Thompson opening things up with 3 runs in the first. They scored no runs in the second. It was 3-0 after 2. Scored 10 in the third and 13 in the fourth. Things opened up from there. The Cardinals added 2 runs in the fifth, and it was a final score of 23-2 in 5 innings. Sydney Schwabe was magical throughout most of the game as Coach Chandler's coming in. She pitched really well, struck out 10 batters. The 5th inning, things got away a little bit there, but otherwise played really solid, and here today puts the Tommies in the championship. They'll take on Mayport CG tomorrow as we go to some post-game coaches' comments. We hear from Coach Chandler from the Thompson Tommies. And, Coach, for your girls, right out of the gates, took advantage of what was in front of them. The bats got hot. They took advantage against some hit-by pitches and got to the bases, exploded for some offense, and took care of business here today in this one.
You know, I stress to the girls, control what you can control. It's different with these headphones on.
It isn't it? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, now you're locked in.
You control the at-bat. You control your emotions. You control all that stuff, and don't let things bottle up. And I think early we were a little bit out front, and I kept reminding them, you have to control the bat. Wait for your pitch. And it took us a little bit, and then we got there.
Yeah, and for the kids, I know Sydney pitched as you would expect. She was doing some really good things and kind of keeping Langdon off. But, that's a team that you saw about a month ago, and they have definitely improved on their season. Maybe the score doesn't reflect that exactly, but it's again kind of the growth of the game here in this area.
Yeah, they for being a first-year team, they have aggressive at-bats, and they know where they're going on defense, and the formula is laid out for them, and it's just that you stuff, and they're going to get there because they have athletes. I mean, you look at their basketball teams and their volleyball teams. Same with Carrington. They have athletes, and that's what it takes to be successful. And with a little seasoning and some time, they're going to be right there. Yeah,
and hopefully next year we have more of a spring. We can actually play a little bit, things of that nature. For the Tommies, you found your way, and the girls have just had to do that. You've talked about just preaching control what you can control, and that's a great message all the time, no matter what you're doing. But today they did, and they put the bat on the ball, which is all you can ask, too.
Yeah, it starts in the circle, and between Schwab and Schwabe, they work fast, they throw strikes, and they do everything I ask of them, and offensively, just have good competitive at-bats, and most of the time things should go your way.
The matchup is as kind of, one would anticipate with a 1 versus 2, and tomorrow should be some fun excitement for the girls. Get a chance to take on Mayport CG again.
Yeah, we beat them. We walked them off at our place to start the season, and then they walked us off in the bottom of the 7th at their place. So it can go either way. It's really going to come down to who makes the plays and who makes the least amount of mistakes, or is able to move on from mistakes and not let them compound.
Yeah, that's the game. You can see how that goes. Momentum, the old Mo, as they say, sometimes jumps up. But, Coach, for your girls, congrats on the effort here today and taking care of business. Look forward to seeing you out here tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Thank you, and thank you guys for putting this tournament on.
Glad to have it. Looking forward to more excitement as Coach joining us here today, Matt Chandler for the Thompson Tommies. Appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow, Coach, as the Tommies victorious 23-2 with a win over the Langdom area Edmore Munich Cardinals. 23 runs on 17 hits, 3 errors, 4 runners left for the Tommies. For the Cardinals, 2 runs, 1 hit, 3 errors, and 2 runners left stranded. We'll take a break, come back with more of the post-game report, as we'll also be getting ready for Grafton and Langdon coming up in the loser-out game on your live event.
The City of Hillsborough welcomes you to town, conveniently located halfway between Fargo and Grand Forks. You can shop for your personal items or your farm and business supplies at our local stores. If you're looking for a new home or a working job, check out the opportunities in Hillsborough and see what the community can offer you and your family. The City of Hillsborough congratulates the area graduates on your achievements, and they wish you all the best in your future. They hope that you'll carry pleasant memories of school days and graduation time for the rest of your life. Congratulations and best of luck, graduates from the City of Hillsborough.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsborough location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
RDK Enterprises with our precision player of the game. Now that you're planting, RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton, wishing you a safe and successful planting season. They're here to provide you with customer service and support of your precision plant equipment. 701-636-2119. Plant with precision from RDK Enterprises. And I'm going to go with Summer Haig and Drew Schwab. They're each 4 for 4 at the plate, combining for 7 RBI. They're the RDK Enterprises precision players of the game from RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton. Right on into our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Enbridge Energy. Life takes energy. Visit enbridge.com. And I'm going to go with Maya Krogstad, 3 for 3. Walking a couple of runs. Made a couple of nice defensive plays. Maya Krogstad be our Enbridge Energy player of the game, enbridge.com.
Powerful and playful.
3 errors and 4 runners left stranded on the base paths. That is your Thompson Tommy notes here today. 1 for 4 with 4 RBI for Sydney Schwabe. 3 for 3 for Maya Krogstad. 1 for 1 for Olivia Dick at the plate with an RBI. Faith Stump, 1 for 3. It was Gemmel scoring. 3 RBI, 4 for 4 for Summer Haig. 4 for 4 with 4 RBI for Drew Schwab. It was Kirsten Lopez, a walk and hit by pitch twice. Brooke Brecky walked and scored a run. Kaya Hurst was 2 for 3. She was hit by a pitch and had 3 RBI. Maya Workin, 2 for 3, 2 RBI. Tommy's win. Sydney Schwabe gets the win, striking out 10, walking 1, and allowing 2 runs. For the Langdon area Munich Cardinals, Talia Johnston will suffer the loss here. 3 2/3 innings, allowed 22 runs, hit 2, walked 2, hit 4 here today. At the plate, the lone hit today came from Jada Moen, who had a run scored as well. Run scored for Morgan Freege. 2 runs, 1 hit, 3 errors, 2 runners left on the base paths. Langdon area Edmore Munich will be taking on Grafton in just a little bit on yourliveevent.com. We will have that in a loser-out game coming up for you here. Stick around. From Mayville, North Dakota, and for my broadcast partner, Preston DeVille, I'm Kevin Kochman, thanking you for joining us, and stick around. More softball coming up in just a bit.